Day 91. I'm here at Four Pines. I slept in a big old barn with, I don't know, at least a dozen hammocks. There's hammocks everywhere. There's literally no more room for hammocks in there if we want to be able to walk around. I'm debating on whether taking a zero today. The birds are waking up. The chickens are getting foul and stuff. But I'm debating on taking a zero today. It's a nice place. It's going to be a crappy day. And I do kind of want to be at McAfee Knob for sunrise. And it's only 9 miles away. And, you know, obviously, by the looks of things, I would not make it there by sunrise. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what today holds. We'll see. I know they have breakfasty stuff here, but I have to cook it myself. I am not much of a cook, but, you know, I can scramble together a few eggs and make some bacon and stuff. But there's, you know, 30, 40 people here all have the same idea, so if it's not convenient, I'm not doing it. You know, I like breakfast, but I'm not going to sit there, you know, fighting for space and whatnot, trying to cook some stuff. But maybe I'll start before everybody wakes up. That's a thought. Anyway, I'll see you out there or here, wherever the day leads. These are who I slept with last night. Yep, all the Boy Scouts of America, or whatever they call it nowadays. I know they changed the name to make it more inclusive. They burn the garbage here, even the plastic. I did not know that, but I looked. Yeah, it was all plastic product. It's hiker trash, normal old hiker trash. Ooh. Look at this guy. He is beautiful. Get your strut on. You don't want to hang out with me, man? Hey, don't go by those. Those are hot. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Don't go by them, dummy. Chickens are dumb. Look at all of them in the hunts. And now I have the whole barn, I guess, to myself. Kick ass. I might stay here another night. I might hike out tonight. I don't know yet. 12's going into town to get some shoes. She's hoping that'll help her out. She's been having some foot issues lately. She's all worried about slowing me down. I ain't worried about that at all. We've been doing 20-mile days, but they're hurting her. And it's only become recent, so assuming it's her crappy shoes. She's wearing Topos. I don't know anything about Topos, but they look like generic Ultras to me. And I don't like Ultras. So a generic version of the thing I don't like. Screw that. Is that a hate crime right there, or is that sweet, sweet loving? Hard to tell. That chicken's putting out some vibes though, ain't she? So my fuel saver is working. I'm out here. This can's almost empty, so I was using the fire on that from my stove to heat up that can to put it in that can. I don't have a whole lot, but it should be a couple of days worth. That's all I really need. And we're off. We're not planning on making it too terribly far, maybe 7 miles or so. There's a shelter, and that is our next water source. And that would put us in a pretty good position to catch sunrise at McAfee Knob if there is a sunrise to be had. Let's see how the day unfolds. All right, back on the trail proper. Of course, there's supposed to be weather coming in later today. Hopefully it does this thing and goes away really quickly. So tomorrow there are some clouds, but a sunrise. Clouds to play off of. It'd be nice to get a time lapse there. It's the goal. I don't often have goals, but it's the goal now. Oh, humans. is a pleasantly warm day. And all that could change in a moment's notice. But oh, it's beautiful out right now. A little breeze, warm, a bit humid for my taste, but it makes the breeze all the nicer when you have some sweat to evaporate. Look how green it is. The weather is turning already. Oh, it's kind of dark back there. Oh, I hear that. That's not a jet. It is hot and sticky, so I'm already pretty wet. My chin is dripping kind of steadily. So, I mean, I guess a little rain isn't going to change much. I had to get my socks wet though. They're still kind of dry. Well, that was a big one. Must be getting close. I should probably change out of my little cotton outfit because that's all I'm wearing. But I'll risk it for a minute. Hopefully it sprinkles before it downpours and gives me enough time for a wardrobe change. Definitely getting darker. Well, it caught up with me, and it was rather abrupt. I did take my clothes off, though. I'm all changed out, collecting water as I go. Yeah, it caught me. The sky sounds a little upset right now. Take a chill pill, Sky. It'll be alright. Round one wasn't so bad. Just cooled everything off a bit. It only ran for like 20 minutes. Now it's just mostly tree pee. I assume by sounds there'll be a round two coming up soon. Sooner than I thought. Oh, that is a lot of steps. Good afternoon.
Hi there.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It is.
You too. Just passed a dude doing maintenance, and he warned me that they're dropping trees up here. So he's like, if you see some men screaming at you and waving you back, go back. I was like, oh, yeah, no problem, man. Do not want to get crushed by a tree. That would really wreck my day. It'd be nice to get up there while they're actually dropping one. I'd like to get that on film. I assume they're doing it with hand saws because I haven't heard any chainsaws or anything. Oh, I hear somebody doing an air horn. Does that mean they're dropping a tree? Wait to hear one drop. Guess not. Look at the size of this privy spider. It takes up the whole piece of wood. That is my hand next to the same piece of wood. That spider is at least 4 fingers long. One of the biggest ones I've seen out here so far. Yeah, that's what I thought. You better run. Bears aren't real, man. Oh, is this? I can't remember the way back to camp. I think it's this way. Not a very defined path. I looked up and I was like, is that a dog? I was like, no, that's too big to be a dog. Don't know if I've ever heard a cardinal sing. Is that a cardinal? It's hard to tell from here. I just see red. Looks like a cardinal, but this camera doesn't zoom as much as my other one does. Or did. It is less than a mile to the next shelter, which puts us really close to McAfee, like within 2 miles. But we're looking for just a random campsite before then, so that we're not at the shelter, because it's easier to get out when you don't have to do everything slow and quiet. Hoping it's not raining in the morning. Nice sunrise. Round 2. I'm probably a half mile from the shelter, so I'm going to get a little wet. guardrails. OSHA approved. You wouldn't want to fall down this. You'd surely die of embarrassment. I'm still mostly dry. I'm gonna go check out the campsites first. Whole lot of blowdowns around here, but that just means all the weak trees have fallen already, like you, weakling, laying down on the job. But there are a lot of them. Yeah, this is where Camp Crawler is going to be. We're still in the building phase, though. It's been raining on and off for the past few hours, but the forecast says it's going to be partially cloudy starting at like 3 a.m. on, and partially cloudy is what we want for a great sunrise. You gotta have some clouds for things to play off. If there's too many clouds, of course, we don't get one. So I'll keep our fingers crossed. Let's hope for a gorgeous sunrise out there. Get a good time lapse of it. I want to get there early. I brought extra water to make coffee. It's going to be a good second coffee sunrise safety meeting for hours. Let's spend like 3 hours out there. I'm hoping it's worthy of it. You know, if it's not, of course, I'm not going to, but we're all going to keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Yeah, nice bird calls to sleep too. Just as I was dozing off to the pitter patter of rain, I got a whippoorwill. Jerk. I was almost asleep. He knew that though. What an asshole bird. It's lucky it's not a ground bird, because I'd go over and punt it. I would. I'd kick a bird. I wouldn't try to kill it, but I'd try to hurt him real good. Whippoorwill that motherfucker. Yeah. Ah, stupid bird. Alright, good night. Again.